Yo, let's talk about Generation X, man. This is the generation that saw the world change in ways no one could have imagined. Born roughly between 1965 and 1980, these are the OG Latchkey kids. We were the first to come home to empty houses. Remember that key on a shoelace? Yeah, that was us. It was a symbol of our independence and resilience. We grew up in a time before helicopter parents and constant supervision. We had the freedom to explore and learn on our own. We came home to empty houses, figured out dinner ourselves, microwave master chefs, and entertained ourselves with Atari and VHS tapes. We were the pioneers of home entertainment. We were the kids of divorce, the rise of cable TV, and the dawn of personal computers. We witnessed the birth of the digital age. It wasn't always easy being a Gen X kid. We faced challenges that made us stronger. We learned independence the hard way, but it shaped us into the resilient adults we are today. It made us resourceful, adaptable, and let's be real, a little bit cynical. We learned to navigate life's ups and downs with a unique perspective. We learned to think for ourselves, question authority, and hustle for what we wanted. We became the generation that paved the way for future innovations. And that, my friends, is the foundation of Generation X. A generation that continues to influence and inspire. Gen X is all about that independent grind, you feel me? We saw our parents work hard, sometimes struggling. We learned the value of a dollar and the importance of making your own way. We're not afraid of hard work. We're resourceful, practical, and we know how to stretch a dollar. We're the kings and queens of DIY long before Pinterest made it cool. But here's the thing, we're also skeptical. We've seen a lot. We don't buy into hype easily. We question everything. We're not impressed by fancy titles or empty promises. Show us the receipts, baby. We're all about authenticity and keeping it real. That's the Gen X way. Don't let the cynicism fool you, though. Gen X is often misunderstood, but our contributions are undeniable. Gen X is full of innovators and creators, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. We're the ones who bridged the analog and digital worlds, seamlessly transitioning from typewriters to laptops and from rotary phones to smartphones. We invented the internet as we know it, laying the foundation for the digital age. From Google to Amazon, from hip-hop to grunge, our influence is everywhere. Gen X has left its mark on every aspect of modern culture, from the vibrant street art that colors our cities to the indie films that challenge mainstream narratives. We're the pioneers of street art and indie filmmaking, always pushing creative boundaries. We brought you Nirvana, Public Enemy, and Quentin Tarantino, reshaping music and cinema. And we didn't stop there. Our drive and passion continue to fuel new ventures and social movements. Gen X is full of entrepreneurs, philanthropists, and activists fighting for social justice and a better world, making a tangible difference. We're the generation that brought you Tom's Shoes and the Ice Bucket Challenge, blending business with social good. We're not afraid to challenge the status quo and fight for what we believe in, standing up for our values. We may be the middle child, but we're making our voices heard, ensuring our legacy endures. Why Gen X might be the best yet? Some say Gen X is the Goldilocks generation. Why? Because we're not too old, not too young, but just right. We sit comfortably in the middle, balancing the wisdom of age with the energy of youth. We have the wisdom of experience without being stuck in the past. Our experiences have shaped us, but they don't define us. We understand technology, but we also remember life before the internet. This unique perspective allows us to adapt and innovate. We value hard work, but we also prioritize work-life balance. We know the importance of taking time for ourselves and our loved ones. We're independent, but we also understand the importance of community. We cherish our independence while valuing the support of our peers. We're the bridge between generations, able to connect with both boomers and millennials. Our ability to relate to different age groups makes us unique. We're the mentors, the leaders, the ones who get things done. We take pride in guiding the next generation and leading by example. We're not afraid to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. Our work ethic is strong, and we believe in making a tangible impact. And maybe, just maybe, that's why Gen X might be the best generation yet. We embody a blend of tradition and modernity, making us truly special. Bridging the gap, Gen X compared to boomers, millennials, and Gen Z. Look, every generation brings something to the table. Boomers built the post-war world. Millennials are digitally native and socially conscious. Gen Z is all about inclusivity and challenging norms. But Gen X, we're the glue that holds it all together. We understand where the boomers are coming from, but we're also down with the millennials and Gen Z's desire for change. We're the translators, the mediators, the ones who can find common ground. We're not afraid to have a good time, but we're also not afraid to have the tough conversations. We're the generation that can speak to everyone, and that's a powerful thing. What's the legacy of Latchkeys? Gen X's impact on the world. So, what's the legacy of the Latchkey kids? We're still figuring it out, man. But one thing's for sure, we're not going down without a fight. We're the generation that will always question, always innovate, and always fight for a better world. We're the ones who will bridge the divides and bring people together. We're Gen X, and we're just getting started.